I want to welcome everyone back to the channel. Um, I actually wanted to make a video about spiritual warfare and social media, how the two are coincide with one another, and the weapons that Satan uses to distract you, to deceive you, to blind you. Most people out here following the devil and they don't even realize it, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. And this is Jared, the 20-year recovering sex addict, 20-year recovering abusive sex addict. No filters, no edits, no redos. I know I'm big in the camera once again, but it's funny, when I look around YouTube and I look around what they promote, what gets views, I see 120,000 views for a cat jumping up a tree. This channel is more or less like a throwback, I see the innovation, the technology, the AI being incorporated amongst everyone. All these people use that stuff, and that's cool. I get it. That's what sells. That's what attracts people. But when I made this channel, I wanted to be genuine. I wanted to be honest. I wanted to be as authentic as possible. I wanted to be me, unapologetically me. I wanted to have a message. I wanted to tell my story. And that's why I shoot it the way that I do. When I tried to incorporate certain things and upgrade this channel, I didn't like it because it looked too much like AI. So when you see me in the camera talking like this, that's how I want it to be. This is how I really look. No edits, no filters, no redos, no nothing. It's the channel that's not in YouTube's algorithm. You guys show up for me, but still, YouTube don't like me. They don't promote me. But I will never ask you for money. I'll never ask you to do anything but just be you. Maybe it's for you. Maybe it's not. If it is, pull up a chair. I'd love to have you. And maybe, just maybe, if I can change one person's life, get my point across, and make you understand that it's never too late to become the best version of yourself. Just be transparent. Hold yourself accountable. Then you can do it too. Somebody I work with, right? He got fired. I drive a truck for a living. And this brother, he's a good brother, man. He had a bad accident. I'm not going to say what happened, but luckily no one lost their life. But on the highway, driving machinery it's basically a death trap, So God forbid something happens, you're on the highway and you rear end somebody, you rear end dead stop traffic, 3, 4, 5 car pile up, and he's no longer with us. So that explains why I haven't been uploading as much as possible. I've been doing doubles, working a lot of hours, and I'm blessed to even have a job because there's a lot of people out here struggling. But getting back to the story, I was helping train a new person who's supposed to take his place. And he's like, yo, Jared, man, let me ask you something. I said, what? He's like, yo, man, you color your beard, right? Like, how old are you? I said, I'm 44. I'll be 45 next year. And he just looked at me like, are you serious? I said, yeah, man. I've been almost 15 months semen retention. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't masturbate. I don't watch porn. I take care of myself. And he was shocked. And I think I mentioned before, I look in the mirror and I feel like I'm aging backwards. And I really do feel like that. But as he was saying that, I tried to tell him the same thing I'm about to tell y'all. I know that I'm sort of an anomaly. I don't want to fit in. I'm not like everyone else. When I go to work, I don't fit in. When I go outside in the world, when I do my shopping, go to the grocery store, wherever I'm going, I know my energy is different. And you want to know something? And whatever you want to do in life, you want to be successful. And I don't think of myself as successful. I'm saying if you want to find your purpose, you got to find your passion. And in order to do that, You got to find yourself, be true to yourself. And more times than not, you're probably not going to fit in. Some of the greatest minds, greatest people to walk this earth, they didn't fit in. First of all, if you go out in the world and everyone likes you, you're probably not being true to yourself because you can't please everybody. There's going to be people that hate you for no reason, that dislike you for no reason, that give you the evil eye for no reason. You're going to rub them the wrong way for no reason, even though you don't have any ill-fated feelings towards them. I remember when I went to work, there's quite a few people that know about this channel. And no, girl, I'm not talking about you. I wish you and your man the best. But somebody else who knows about this channel. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have showed you that photo, but I'm a big flirt. I am what I am. I mean, for goodness sake, man. I did my first video at 18 years old. People are like, yo, what video you talking about, Jared? Figure it out. I've always been unapologetically me, girl. And I'm probably going to dedicate this to you. And just like you told me, like, guys who talk like this and act like this, they usually don't talk like that because they're too busy backing it up. But you want to know something? As I realize I don't fit in, I've kept my mouth shut about my life, about people that have done me wrong, family, friends, women. I wish everyone the best, but I haven't said anything for 25, 30 years. And I wasn't going to say anything until I changed my life, until I got rid of all the toxins, until I wanted to become the best version of myself. Otherwise, I'd just be a hypocrite. So when I sit there and say all those things about me, and I sat there and told you, if you think I'm BSing, just look at this channel. I got 3.5 years of receipts. I haven't lied about anything. All of this is unapologetically me. Pure, unfiltered, raw. It is what it is. But I didn't say anything. I don't slander women on this channel. I don't low blow anyone on this channel. I don't make fun of anyone on this channel. A couple of things I've talked about may rub people the wrong way, but these are my real stories. This is my real life. When I sit here and say I am a 20-year recovering sex addict, 20-year recovering abusive sex addict, if I could fit it all in a name, I would. It's because I am. So girl, when I sit there and tell you those stories, ask my ex, she'll tell you. Ask the ex before her, she'll tell you. You can go down the line. I have a problem. I have a sex addiction. But me telling you I can do this and back to back and blah, blah, blah and multiple times every night, it's not because I'm tooting my own horn. It's because I know I've had a problem. And that problem has been trying to fill a void. You look deep enough, you still find that little boy trying to find his father, trying to validate myself. And the reason I did those things is because I sought love and affection and sex and intimacy from women to make me feel good about myself, to make me feel worthy. I didn't lay down and do what I did and do the things I've done. I don't script these because I think I'm the man, because I think I'm a player, because I think I'm the ish. There were times in my younger days where I thought that, but not in the true context and definition of the words that you may be thinking. It's because if women loved me and they cared about me and they wanted to be with me and they wanted to sleep with me, that validated me. That made me think that I was worthy of love, of being someone. I didn't know how to be an adult. I didn't even know what being a man was. I'm still understanding that concept now, making these videos to you. But if the opposite sex paid attention to me, and the only way I knew how to go about doing that was to sleep with them, I thought that's what being a man was. That's why I said those things to you. And if you watch this video, then hopefully you understand that everything I said to you was the truth. But maybe not in the way that you interpreted it. It's in the way that I'm telling you right now. Because I felt insignificant. Because I felt unworthy. Because I felt like I didn't matter. Unless women paid me attention and slept with me. And I've been doing those things. I had been doing those things for damn near 3 decades of my life. Then I woke up one day and realized I got nothing to show for it. Except the boulevard of broken dreams, broken promises, mistakes. It just took me losing all my family, all my friends, and being out here on all alone with no one to turn to until I only had the Lord. Did I realize it? That's what made me want to start this channel, girl. That's what made me want to tell my story. But I couldn't do that until I changed my ways. Otherwise, I just would have been the biggest hypocrite on YouTube, man. Hopefully that clears the air. I know I don't fit in. I don't want to fit in. But you want to know something? You want to find your passion? You want to find your purpose? You want to be successful? Not in the way the world tells you. Living for God, man. Making a difference. Finding yourself. You're probably not going to fit in either. And that's the truth. Anyway, man, sorry to get all sentimental and deep on y'all. This is Jared, the 20-year recovering sex addict. 20-year recovering abusive sex addict. No filters, no edits, no redos. You know my name. You know my slogan. Discernment over delusion. Live and stand for something greater than one's own self-gratification. Man, I love y'all. And I just want to tell y'all, man, I looked up. I see it. I'm almost 800 subscribers. 120, 130,000 views. I just want to tell y'all that I did it my way. And if it was going to work, it was going to work. But the one thing I wasn't going to do was sell out to hit the algorithm and do what I can just for views, man. Just for likes. I don't care about any of that stuff. I care about making a difference. And hopefully I can make one in yours. In your life. I'm out, man. I love y'all. Enjoy the day.